First at 4 powerful storms turned severe with suspected tornadoes touching down. This video was sent to us by a KENS 5 viewer, Mike Scardina from Seguin. Now you can see dark clouds and what appears to be a funnel coming down. However, again, nothing has been confirmed by the National Weather Service. And here in San Antonio, Eastside residents are cleaning up the damage left behind. This is off St. James, not far from I-35. The high winds lifted panels off the tops of houses, and there were power lines on the top of another home. The homeowner told us the morning storms sounded like a jet engine, then a loud whistle. And in the Government Hill neighborhood just south of Fort Sam Houston, there's been a mad dash effort underway all day to recover from the fast-moving storm. Trees fell on houses and power lines were ripped down. But as soon as the winds died down, neighbors turned out to help one another. KENS 5's Sue Kalberg has been on the ground on the east side all day. Sue.
Audrey, I want you to take a look at that giant tree behind me because it actually fell on 2 houses. And this is just one example of the force of the wind that blasted through here. Now, of course, when the trees fall, so do the power and communication lines. But you can bet here in the shadow of Fort Sam Houston, an army of people responded to help right away. The roar of the wind was quickly replaced by the whine of chainsaws as neighbors crept from their homes to survey the damage.
It shook the house a lot.
Tiffany Campa's family home took a direct hit from a giant hackberry tree.
It was kind of scary because, like, San Antonio, we don't experience anything like this.
Tiffany said even though it was scary, she's comforted by the strength of her neighborhood.
But thankfully, all our neighbors came together and we all checked in on each other. We all come in, one big happy family, check in on everybody, and that's all we do.
I guess the trembling of the tornado, the vibration caused this to happen.
Government Hill neighborhood president Rose Hill says they've sponsored many cleanup drives in the past, and they will do the same now in a historic district where many of the homes are more than 100 years old, and many of the residents have been here for generations.
Anytime something like that happens, the neighborhood association comes together with the neighbors and we will bring a trailer. We will help in any way we can. We don't have a lot of money, but we will help in any way we can.
Now, you know, there was a huge response from both the city of San Antonio and CPS Energy. Those crews were here while the winds were still blowing and the rain was still falling down. Now, the city says they don't have an exact dollar damage estimate, but they're thankful that they didn't get any calls for injuries, and the only damage report to city property so far is a fence down over at Fairchild Park south of here. Live in historic Government Hill, Sue Kalberg, KENS 5.
That is some good news. Thanks, Sue.